Good morning.
It's Vlogmas Day 18. We're supposed to get up at 5:30, and someone didn't wake us up.
I set my alarm for 5:30, and then 6, and then 6:30, and then 7, and then 7:30, and then 8, and I got up at 8.
You literally got out of bed at 5:30 and got back in bed. I felt it. I woke up for a second.
I was like, nope, I'm not doing this today.
You were so motivated last night.
Every night.
It feels like I wasted my day when I don't get up at 5:30.
How'd you sleep?
Slept alright. Kept taking the blanket.
Yeah, you did.
You kept taking the blanket.
No, I remember you taking it.
Because you took it first.
My 5 chins look great right now.
Lazy bones.
I've been editing. Look at this baby.
She has to go to work soon.
Such a little baby.
We're just chilling until she goes to work.
What'd you like, girl?
Her tummy's so soft.
Softest. You can see her tattoo.
Her tat tat tat.
She got tatted before mommy did.
I completely forgot to vlog this, but I'm making cilantro lime rice like they do at Moe's or Chipotle. So what I did was, let me see if I can remember. I added 2 cups of white rice into a pot, and then I rinsed it a couple times so the cloudiness goes away. And I put that on the stove and put it on medium high with 1 tablespoon of butter. And I roasted it for a little bit so I can give that rice some color. It gives a really good flavor at the end there. So roast the rice, and at this point the rice is dry. After that, I get a lemon, cut it in half, and I squeeze that half of a lemon into the pot and stir it around a little bit, and it gets a really good lime aroma to it. After that, I do double the amount of water into the pot, and then I'm bringing it to a boil. After that, I add another tablespoon of butter on top of that, and this is what it looks like right now. So it's slowly coming to a boil. When it starts coming to a boil, I'm going to cover this and bring the heat down, and I'm going to let that baby simmer for about 15 minutes. That should be enough to get the rice cooked. After that, I have 1 more lime here. I'm going to squeeze this whole thing into the cooked rice, and then we have some fresh cilantro. I'm going to have to cut about 1 cup of this, and I'm going to stir it into the cooked rice. I'll show you guys that later on. Alright, it has been about 15 minutes, and let's see how this looks. Alright, so it is completely cooked now. I'm going to let this rest for about 2 to 3 minutes. Let it calm down. I have about 1 cup of cilantro ready and 1 lime cut in half. We're going to just put this juice on top of this, and we're going to mix that all together. So while we're mixing this together, make sure you guys are very gentle with this rice, because if you get a wooden spoon and start being rough and mashing it, it's going to become like a big mush, and you don't want that to happen. So let this rest a little bit, cool down, get a little more firm, and then add your cilantro, lime. Alright, I am working the cilantro right now. Next, we are going to get the lime juices in there. Make sure you guys get it in real nice. I use a chopstick to mix in the cilantro. You guys can use a fork, but you might scratch up your pan. So get like a small wooden spoon, or even a spatula, like one of those like rubber spatulas. It'll work. So there's one. And the second one's going in. And you guys can add salt and pepper to taste. But from my past experiences, it didn't really need salt. Because the lime and the cilantro and the butter adds so much flavor that I don't think you need it. And here is our final product. This goes fantastic with chopped up chicken, steak, anything you get at Chipotle. We have some pulled pork ready for some burrito bowls. It is going to be delicious. So the general rule of thumb, for every cup of dry rice you use, from the past experience that I had, 1 lime is plenty. But I used 2 cups of dry rice, so I had 2 limes. For every 1 cup of dry rice you have, half a cup of cilantro will do. Since we doubled that, again, I use about 1 cup of cilantro, maybe a little more because we personally like our rice a little more cilantro-y. And you can go pretty heavy on the cilantro because they all, as you can see, wilt and you know, gets mixed into the rice very well. And let's see what else. Ooh, for butter. Every 1 cup of dry rice you use, you're going to need 1 tablespoon of butter. Half a tablespoon for the roasting, and then 1 more tablespoon for when you're boiling the rice. So again, since we doubled it, I used 1 tablespoon to roast the rice, and I put 1 tablespoon of butter while it was boiling. And I think it came out perfect. We'll see what she thinks, and how I can improve it there. But yeah, I can't wait to eat it. We're gonna eat this for lunch and probably for dinner. Emily gets up at 5, so we'll probably eat it for dinner. But this will be enough for a couple days, I think. And it's very cheap. I just got back home, having some coconut milk with some protein, and we've got 5 grams of creatine in there. And I'm going to watch The Last Kingdom, part 1 episode. We had a chest and back workout today, my buddy and I. And tomorrow, probably do shoulders. But we'll see. We'll see.
We got salsa, bean dip, pulled pork, sour cream, mozzarella, romaine, and cilantro lime rice. Yummer!
Look at that smile.
She is fed, and she has just been chilling.
She looks like a gremlin right now. That one face is smushed. She's so smushed.
Today was a day of relaxation and not doing much. So the vlog was probably gonna be short, right?
Yeah. I vlogged like 1 or 2 things.
Yeah.
That was my food.
Yeah. So we just been chilling. We're gonna start getting ready for bed now. I'm gonna do a lot of house stuff tomorrow. Emily has to work all day, so we're gonna try to get to bed here shortly. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe so you guys don't miss any more Vlogmases. It's probably 7 more days.
Today's the 18th. Something like that.
Yeah,
6.
so about
5 or
6.
6.
Yeah, we got a couple more days left. We're gonna try to pump them out. Thanks again, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Get your spines checked.
Get your spines checked.